What's up, y'all? Buzzard track and field session here. I'm sure you guys are just as excited about as I am. Josh Kerr, Jakob Ingebrigtsen set to race July 19th. I think Josh Kerr is going to break the world record. What do you guys think? Okay, that was probably a Buzzard certified over prediction there. So no, I caught you guys listening. No, I don't think he's going to break the world record. However, here's what's really impressive about Josh Kerr. You know, all year long, right? And for the last couple years, he's just posting all these things. He'll be massaging his foot with a lacrosse ball, and he'll be getting all these deep tissue massages and sauna sessions, and he'll be low-key glazing and kind of just talking trash, honestly. Just while Jakob Ingebrigtsen is basically winning every single race, almost every weekend, setting new world records, practically not even paying attention to Josh Kerr. Josh Kerr doesn't even show up for most of the races. And then low-key, even if he doesn't win, he'll show up and he's pretty much on the podium at every championship race. So, low-key Josh Kerr, pretty impressive, man. Gotta hand it to him. I mean, basically doesn't even race. And then he shows up in podiums. So no, I don't actually think that Josh Kerr is going to break the world record. I think if anything, Jakob Ingebrigtsen would stand a much better chance at that because he has a history of getting closer to all the different world record marks between the mile, the 1500. He hasn't really gotten close to the 5K yet. And, as you guys are probably aware, this is going to be a low-key, just off the charts talk, by the way. I mean, I'm just going off for a little zone 2, not even zone 2, probably a zone 1 recovery run, just kind of blasting off some just off the charts commentary here. So we talk about Josh Kerr. So we got Jakob Ingebrigtsen. He's injured, right? Slightly injured. Who knows? He's been dealing with the Achilles injury. Now, do I actually think that that's going to affect Jakob Ingebrigtsen? It's tough to say. I mean, it could, for sure. I know that he missed his scheduled trip to the mountains that he normally takes. He has a history, Jakob Ingebrigtsen, of being, at least a little bit injured, and then still showing up later in the season and just doing his normal thing, breaking world records, winning championships, at least in a lot of cases, especially the 5,000. I mean, think about it. Last year, Jakob was low-key injured for the entire winter, literally the entire winter he was injured, right? And he still showed up. He comes off of being injured the entire winter. And then, what was his first race? I think one of his first races, he actually, I believe, clashed with Josh Kerr. That might not have been the first race last year, but it was one of the first races. And even though he lost that, I mean, that was the Bowerman Mile. I think they both raced and Josh beat him. But Jakob still low-key ran 3:45, I think. I mean, very fast time coming off an injury without racing all winter. So I still think that even though this could affect his early season and if he has to miss that Diamond League meet in Oslo, then yes, I mean, of course, it sounds like there's a likelihood that he might have to miss that meet. So that would at least delay his progress and potentially slow some of the goals, especially, the chance to break the 5,000 meter world record. A lot of people are speculating whether or not that's going to happen. So yes, that could affect him in that way. But at the end of the day, even if Jakob is a little bit affected by this Achilles, and I'm speculating here, guys, I don't have all the information. I don't truthfully know. Maybe it's worse than we are being led on to believe. I have no idea. But even if hypothetically he has to miss this Oslo meet, which it looks like he likely will have to, I still think Jakob will come back, whether it's a few weeks later, a month later, and just start setting world records. He's been known to do that. So yes, I do still think Jakob is set to break probably more than one world record. You know, is he going to break the 5,000, the mile, and the 1,500 all this season? I guess that could be kind of a stretch coming off of this slight injury, and he would have to basically recover or push through a little bit of an Achilles injury. But he's a unicorn athlete. I think he's the only one that could potentially break 3 world records and win the championships. Back to Kerr, though. Yeah, I mean, Kerr, boy, man, impressive dude. Sometimes it blows me away, like how much trash he talks and just all that stuff, but he shows up and just kind of gets on the podium like every time. So I think it's going to be an interesting season. Just can't wait to see more of the social media battles. It's going to be great. It's great for the sport. Then you got other unicorns like Grant Fisher, but maybe I'll talk about him in the next episode. How about Noah Lyles? What's going on with him? He always be like calling out Usain Bolt. Anyways, I think this buzzard rant is getting a little out of control now. So maybe I'll catch you guys at kind of the late night session. But let me know in the comments what you think. Is anyone going to be breaking the world record? How do you feel about Jakob? Do you think this injury is as serious as they're saying? Is it going to affect him? Is he going to miss the meet in Oslo? Is Josh Kerr going to change his mind and actually show up now to Eugene? Because, you know, if it ends up being serious. Although I haven't heard any speculation that Jakob won't show up to that meet. But I don't know. Who's going to win all these races? Is Josh Kerr going to sign up for more Diamond Leagues? I'm looking forward to some sauna videos on Instagram from Josh Kerr. But yeah, all right. This has been a real buzzard certified rant, so I think I better focus on my run here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And tune in here. Make sure you subscribe for all things track and field commentary, all the BS that I talk about. I'm probably wrong half the time, but I love track and field and I want to grow this sport. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.